National education agencies, of course, have a crucial role here. In November 2023, I announced support, spearheaded by our Interim Chief Inspector, to ensure HMI inspections help support improvements in behaviour in our schools. As part of their inspections, every school in Scotland is now receiving enhanced feedback on relationships and behaviour. Education Scotland has also been supporting local authorities and schools with bespoke professional learning, tailored to the needs of their staff on topics such as expectations and consequences and de-escalation. Practical resources to support staff on specific topics have also been developed. This includes updating the Keep Your Cool in School Guide, a programme that uses discussion and reflection to equip primary school-aged children to recognise and manage strong emotions. As part of the Violence Prevention Framework, partners in the third sector have launched the Quit Fighting for Likes campaign. And that includes a suite of resources for teachers to engage young people in conversations aimed at preventing the filming and sharing of violent incidents on social media. Now, this is just a snapshot of some of the action that is detailed more fully within the progress report, which I'm sure members have engaged with. Today I want to focus on our next steps within the action plan, with particular reference to two areas I know are of specific concern to members across the chamber. Those are increases in gender-based violence and responding to the most challenging behaviour in our schools. And like many across the chamber, I was deeply concerned by the recent NASUWT and EIS findings on the experiences of female teachers and staff, which echoes our own BISR research. And I would have to say, as a female politician, that it is sadly also reflective of some of the types of experiences encountered by women in politics in 2025. That is because our classrooms, in my view, can act to hold up a mirror to who we are as a society. We should not divorce wider societal shifts from behaviour in Scotland's schools, therefore. Gender-based violence should not be tolerated in our society. Important conversations are needed about how to address the attitudes that are influencing this, and I welcomed my most recent meeting with the NASUWT to that end on Friday when I attended their conference. I've already highlighted the good work on the Gender-Based Violence Framework, which launched last year. We're also continuing our investment in the Mentors in Violence Prevention and Equally Safe at Schools programmes, which are aimed at addressing violence against women and girls. But I am particularly concerned about the impact of online content. In January, I was fortunate to attend the launch of the new Digital Discourse Initiative. The free resource provides practical strategies and curriculum tools to help support school staff to challenge online hate and disinformation. And I heard firsthand from staff and from pupils at Cathkin High School about how helpful that resource has been in aiding understanding of terminology and providing practical tools to address those issues in schools. As part of the programme for government, we have committed further to supporting this initiative. Beyond gender-based violence, we know that the rise of extremism and far-right ideology across wider society is having a detrimental impact on our young people. This was a concern shared by the teaching trade unions when I met with them all yesterday as part of our professional association forum. And as I confirmed at last Friday's NASUWT conference, I have committed to engage further on this topic, building on the gathering the First Minister held 2 weeks ago to understand the role of our education system in tackling the harms of the far right. Today I extend an invitation to all MSPs to be part of that alliance and to work collectively with government to tackle the threat of the far right, and particularly the threat extremism brings to women in society.